AllBallTV, baby. Listen, man. Share, subscribe, like, comment.
You already know.
Let me ask you a question. They just now, rest in peace, Tupac, one of the greats. They said they ran up in somebody's house and found some new evidence. Is that what's going on with that?
In Keefe D's crib. Keefe D is
ho. They ran up in Keefe D crib.
Yeah.
The nigga that just been basically telling.
Yes. The one who told against the Fed they had a proffer agreement initially.
Ho. Because I'm not being funny. I did not know this. Keefe D, the one who was part of everything, they ran up in his house.
Yes.
For what?
I'll look it up just in case.
Why they got to run his house? He been telling everything on YouTube.
That's part of the reason why. I'm thinking.
So what's more evidence?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Wow.
All right. So just to make sure everyone's caught up, Keefe D was in the car. He confirms
that was his nephew. That he says that was his nephew.
He was in the
Orlando Anderson. Remember, this is all public, so we
right.
He's
in the car when Pac gets shot. When Tupac gets shot,
but he tells the story.
In the car.
No, but Keefe D tells the story that the nephew did the shooting.
Right. That's on tape that he's talked to the cops about. Like they have it played out.
Right.
Vlad TV. It's all been everywhere. They played it on YouTube. It's been on the internet for like 10 years already.
Right.
Now, what got worse to me, in my opinion, is that he's on YouTube all day long now.
I don't even click on like his on the videos no more. Cause it's like, I like when I read the title, it's like, what? He said this 6 years ago.
Right.
Like, how was he even still talking about that? That's what I'm saying. I didn't know they really ran up in his crib.
Yeah. So to get some sort of evidence or whatever
it is. Did they arrest him though?
Nah, nobody's been arrested, I don't think. So Tupac Shakur.
So hold on. Can you run up in somebody's crib and don't nobody get arrested?
Look, Tupac Shakur warrant was for house of gang member who says he witnessed the murder. Dwayne Keith Davis, 60, also known as Keefe D or Keefe D, was the target of the warrant served in Henderson, Nevada, the warrant said. Nevada police executed a search warrant Monday in the investigation of the murder of Tupac Shakur, looking for laptops, other electronic devices at the home of a gang member who said he was in the car when the superstar rapper was fatally shot in Las Vegas in 1996, according to the warrant, exclusively obtained by NBC.
Big shout out. I watch him sometimes. Choke no joke. He from the Bronx. I think he used to be down with Dame Dash Rockefeller. Yeah. He was like the cameraman and all that. I don't know none of these guys personally, but big shout out to him. I seen something with him where he been telling everybody, stop going up there. He said the raw video goes to the feds. So when you do a interview with Vlad, when he chop it up and edit it but the raw footage goes to the feds.
Listen.
Stop going up there.
Listen. I'm sorry. I don't like hearing that. Listen.
Shit is crazy.
If you do anything in life where it is documented, I don't care what it is, for all you got, anyone who's cheating on their spouse, cheating on your significant other, if you document it, what do you think the chances are is you might get caught? But you just increased it.
Let me ask you a question.
So hold on, I don't care what you do.
Right.
So to think about, the feds are gonna watch me. Yeah, you're on camera with a microphone on. Duh.
Yo,
hold on a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
The tech companies, Mark Zuckerberg. These guys are being extorted by the government. Extorted. You have way too much power on your hands. Yo, Vlad, check this out. Remember when they said Ja Rule went to jail and
Plaxico Burress about him. Go ahead.
Plaxico Burress had just came home.
Right.
So it felt like, and even Remy Martin said this, it felt like, I'm in the courtroom and I see like Ja Rule walking out or whatever celebrity. It feels like, y'all just taking turns like a carousel or a revolving door of celebrities getting locked up, using that for entertainment.
Yeah.
So going back to Vlad TV, you don't think they're gonna do that? You honor Vlad that much? You think he won't give it up? I don't care how I'm a Russian. What are you talking about, Vlad? If the feds knock on your door, I want that. What you gonna say?
Now listen, let me tell you, conspiracy theory. I think all this is being funded by the feds. How about that?
I don't think so.
Listen,
I totally disagree.
This is what I think. I could be wrong. The feds is coming to a lot of these platforms. Remember, they got a lot of seized drug money. Here go this $10 million. This is for you to pay all these guys to come on these platforms and get all the information you can get. Listen, man, This shit is out. I don't trust nothing. That's why for me, all ball. Y'all see it. Listen, man.
But it's all out there. And my thing with this is Puff. It is what. Listen, Puff got to be the most nervous out of anybody right now.
Yeah. And I just seen him call Meek Mill daddy. Yeah.
Well, then he'll be loving where he's about to go next.
You call me daddy, we scrapping.
I've always thought that was a little crazy. Like that was a thing before back in the day.
Meek Mill is in the pool, no shirt on, and you call him daddy, and Meek Mill go, "I love you too, bro." What? Listen, man, listen.
Puff is getting closer and closer to where he in heaven apparently, because he can say there's a bunch of dudes he can say daddy to.
It's a wicked world, man, wicked. But yeah, man, the Keefe D thing. That's crazy, man. Now, like I said, is there going to be new evidence? What does he have in laptops? Let's say he may have some things in his phone. He may have conversations, text messages, voice notes.
But they don't. I think they're gonna like. There's no way you kept if it went down like that. You didn't keep the joint on you, the burn on you. That didn't happen.
I disagree. Some of us is that stupid, bro.
Or that crazy, maybe.
Come on, man. Some of us
That's
is like
true.
some people. Listen, man. Sometimes you may hold some things, thinking you have it, just in case. You gotta blackmail somebody.
Yeah.
You ain't thinking about the police getting it.
Yeah.
You thinking about, damn, I'm in a jam right now. I need some money. Yo, my dude, you know what I got. You get what I'm saying? So you're not even, and then remember, like I said, from a lot of the videos I seen with him, he just talks so freely because I guess the young man that did it got killed. God rest his soul. He dead. So it's almost like it's a free fall to talk about it.
And I think the issue with that is, if you sat down, what a proffer agreement is, apparently if you get locked up, the proffer agreement is you talk to the feds or the cops, put something on the record with them, but they can't use it against you. So
right.
he said, yo, yeah, we killed Pac, my nephew did he, but whatever. I guess his other mans was still alive. That was part of the problem back then. But at this point, nobody's alive but him that was in that car.
Wow.
Right? So now the feds come after you like, bro, we told you were good with that agreement, but you don't let the cat out the bag to the rest of the world. Like you're on like that tape, whoever leaked that tape that you were talking to us, all right, that's one thing. Right, but now you're on Vlad and these guys saying like, yo, man, I'm gonna stick to the street code. Just making it obvious what it is. It wasn't my nephew, but you know.
Just a big mess, man.
It's just sad because.
Big mess, man.
And
the domino effect this thing can have, it's gonna affect so many families, so many people, and it's just, yo, man, it's just senseless.
I don't
senseless.
For me, what was even more senseless, to be honest, I'm seeing all this on CNN. Like to see Tupac on CNN, Tupac's brother Mo Primo, no disrespect to him, comes out of nowhere. Like we talk about sports all the time. Like certain things are redundant and they make us dumber. Yeah. Why are we still talk? We know what happened. I don't need to know anything right now.
But once again, what we talked about earlier, listen, man, everything today is just is clickbait, man.
Yes.
It's just to get views. It's just to make money. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about whoever's living that's related to Tupac or even the young man they don't care how they feel.
No.
Remember, by any means necessary, they're going to do what they got to do.
Right.
And to me, that's what makes the world today bad. It's no morals. It's no respect for nothing. If a person will respect themselves, what makes you think they're going to respect you? That's what goes on today.
Yeah.
So you have all these people with platforms, whether it's social media, whether it's on TV, networks. Listen, man, they don't care about them. They don't respect themselves because look at the things they say. So what makes you think? So it's bad, man. But
it is showing me, like, for CNN to make this such a right. Okay, it shows me. Oh, you guys are really on YouTube also. Again, big bank.
Social media, man.
CNN is now, they're no longer AT&T. AT&T bought them from Time Warner. They're now Discovery Plus. They went on their own merger.
Right.
So now you gotta act like YouTube.
Yeah.
So, and this is why I don't think anybody's a bigger Pac. I know like too much stuff about Tupac, right?
That's my dude.
So now, look how you feel about him. I don't think there's a more interesting celebrity in my lifetime. And this is the proof of it.
There's nothing that's relatable. Listen, man, he's the most, to me.
Yeah.
He's the most relatable public figure,
yeah,
I think, in the world.
Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
yo, it's not even close. Like the way he related to people is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's why till this day, come on, man, he's in my top 5.
Yeah.
And it's lyrically he was great, but of course, I'm not gonna say he's as good as maybe Jay-Z or Rakim or Nas lyrically, but his impact and what he meant to our people, nah, bruh, different. That shit hit different with him. So, of course, these networks remember that name is still a household name.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna use that to their advantage. That's the sad part. It helps nobody but the network. However the business work with views or streams and how it generates money, y'all not giving none of that money to the family. Think about that. If a topic of Tupac generates you $10,000, are you sending half of that to whoever's his loved one that's still out here? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but listen, man, that's crazy news. I heard about it, but I didn't look too deep in it. Pause, because like I said, I'm tired of seeing the same dudes just being recycled on these platforms. There's a lot of other interesting things I see on YouTube now. So it's like when I see Keefe D, no disrespect to him, I heard the story 30 times already.
Yeah.
So I thought it was fake. Like, yo, new evidence.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's why I'm like,
exactly.
I'm thinking they read it for somebody else's crib, but now you saying his crib. I'm saying in my mind, like, what?
That's crazy.
This man been on social media for like 7 years, just going crazy.
Exactly.
But look, the power of the dollar,
exactly.
man. And then the people that run these platforms, they know who's struggling.
You know what show I'm watching right now?
Yeah.
Binge watching? Billions.
I never watched it.
It kind of insults my intelligence a little bit, but it shows you, like, we believe in the Illuminati and all that. It's not just about the Illuminati. It's the fact that what we talk about.
I stay away from that type of stuff.
But it's not showing you the Illuminati. It's just showing you how if you become this guy that powerful, what happens? Yo, I got to say so. If I invest in this, hold on, I'm going to take all my money out of this. You can see how, especially in this day and age, how things were controlled. So imagine 100 years ago, it was a lot easier.
Yeah.
Information is way more transferable now. Look how you can send money over to somebody.
Yeah. Crazy.
Remember imagine if somebody, remember, I'm Dominican.
They get that shit in 3 seconds.
Come on now. If I want to send somebody money in DR, it's happening in no time.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that was a trip to the Western Union.
Oh, it was terrible. So now fill out the paper. It was terrible.
And that's money. We ain't talking about, imagine gossip. Imagine everything, any sort of information. So Billions is a peek into all of that, like the powerful figures and how they really move, and it's amazing. But it goes to show you how it ain't just YouTube. I mean, it ain't just ESPN. It's seeing it's all these guys.
You know what's
copying
crazy?
On YouTube.
Before we finish this topic, just imagine if he go to jail and go down for that murder, all because
he opened his mouth.
You got a couple dollars, and let me just say this:
right.
It's not worth it. None of these interviews is worth the information y'all giving, and let me explain why. It's not life-changing money. Nobody's getting $1 million for an interview. So God forbid if something go wrong, okay, the house is paid for, the car paid for. Now the rest of the money, my kids will be okay. It's not worth it. I don't know what y'all getting. It's none of my business. But there ain't nobody getting no 50, 100,000 for no damn interview. Stop it, man. Stop it. That's all I'm saying.
It's not everything you said is correct, bro.
10, 15,000 is not worth me incriminating myself. That ain't even enough for a lawyer.
Ain't nothing worth incriminating yourself.
No. Hear what I'm saying though. But I'm saying that's not even enough for the lawyer.
Right.
Especially with these guys that got like real records.
And again, that's why I'm liking that you're saying this in real time. Why? Because shout out to Rod. Rod, he made this the greatest point ever. Y'all talking all this ish like you didn't have a Polaroid camera taking pictures with jewelry and your cars back in the day. We see it all on the internet now. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Been happening.
I'm not saying that we were from a certain time and you had this integrity. We were just born. Nah. No. It's just that, it has infected us. We are way too wild about nothing. You're so crazy about talking to people with a camera and a microphone that you're willing to go back to jail or go to jail. When that was the whole thing you had to avoid in the first place and get out.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I hope y'all do better. Never was it cool to talk in general. But with the mic on and the camera on, what the hell is your excuse?
But that's why, before we finish, that's why we a platform Well, what we do, if you attempt to talk like that, we shut it down.
Yeah, nah, I don't want to hear that, man.
We ain't listen. We ain't with none of that.
Ain't
No,
none of my business and nobody's business.
No. So
yo, this shit got all ball here. Y'all know my motto. They scared, but I'm not. Listen,
From Santo Domingo to Nueva York, it's your boy Fabian PerspecTV, and it's all ball reaction.
And listen, everybody, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let's get it, man.